This chapter will explain you about the differences between conventional C programming and embedded C programming. Conventional C programming is used for developing PC-based applications. Let's see how it differs from the C language used for developing embedded applications. A microcontroller is a computer on a chip. A microcontroller is an integrated chip that is often part of an embedded system. The microcontroller includes a CPU, RAM, ROM, I/O ports, and timers like a standard computer, but because they are designed to execute only a single specific task to control a single system, they are much smaller and simplified so that they can include all the functions required on a single chip. Microcontrollers are dedicated to one task and run one specific program. Microcontrollers are low-power devices. A microcontroller is meant to be self-contained and independent, and functions as a tiny, dedicated computer. All microcontrollers have ports to deal with input and outputs. Advanced microcontrollers like AVR series from Atmel have built-in clocking circuits too. This makes the whole application compact and cost-effective. As an electronics product designer, if you encounter with a new application development which requires some processing based on input data and has to generate the output, microcontrollers are recommended to be used for this. Logic gates were used to perform these tasks earlier, but they require more space as one application may require a combination of logical gates chips. In contrast, the microcontroller has everything built in like a processor, memory, timers, counters, ports, etc., which makes a first choice for us to use microcontrollers. Microcontrollers save space, which makes the application compact and saves the total cost of manufacturing. As the product is based upon fewer number of components, the debugging and repair becomes easy. Many of the latest microcontrollers requires 3.3 volts DC to operate, which makes it possible to use a small size battery to provide input supply. Every microcontroller family has some unique functionality to offer. The 8051 family of microcontrollers are used for simple and basic applications. Microcontrollers like 89C52, 89C51 are variants of 8051 family. These are 8-bit controllers with basic features like ports, timers, serial communication facility and interrupts. The AVR family of microcontrollers from Atmel are economical and feature-rich. AVR family supports advanced features like on-chip ADC, PWM, extended variety of interrupts, on-chip oscillators etc. AVRs are available in 8-bit and 32-bit versions. PIC family microcontrollers is from Microchip. PIC also shares the similar features of AVRs and often compared while microcontroller selection. DSP is a type of microprocessor that is incredibly fast and powerful. A DSP is unique because it processes data in real time. This real-time capability makes a DSP perfect for applications where we won't tolerate any delays. The ARM architecture is a 32-bit RISC processor architecture developed by ARM Limited. Because of their power-saving features, ARM CPUs are dominant in the mobile electronics market, where low power consumption is a critical design goal. Very large-scale integration VLSI is the process of creating integrated circuits by combining thousands of transistor-based circuits into a single chip. A field-programmable gate array is a semiconductor device containing programmable logic components called logic blocks, and programmable interconnects. Logic blocks can be programmed to perform the function of basic logic gates such as AND, and XOR, or more complex combinational functions such as decoders or simple mathematical functions. In most FPGAs, the logic blocks also include memory elements, which may be simple flip-flops or more complete blocks of memories. You select any microcontroller, but the development environment remains same. The graphics shown on your screen demonstrates the same. You write a source code using your PC for a particular microcontroller using assembly or C or basic language. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. Manage your source code and its built-in compiler converts your code into a machine-level format. This converted hex file, that is the machine-level format, is copied to microcontroller program memory via programming software and ISP programmer. Thus your embedded learning and development setup should consist of a PC or a laptop, IDE to write source code and compile it, a programming software to program the target microcontroller, in-circuit programming hardware and a target board with microcontroller and interfacing circuits. All the products developed by Deccan Robots have onboard ISP programmer, so you need not to buy a separate program or hardware. As you have purchased the product from Deccan Robots, you have received all necessary hardware and softwares with it. You have to use your PC and keep yourself awake to learn further. From this point onwards, you will be studying microcontroller of your choice using Deccan Robots learning tool. My best wishes to you for your new study.